Good morning, students. Yesterday we had a good class in which we studied the differentiation of functional function, the chain rule, by a simple fundamental method without particular using a particular method. And it was a tricky method. Yeah, I request you only use this method. Today we see some examples also so that you can understand it very well. Today we'll try to finish 5.2 exercise also. Let's see first examples. So I'll first put example number 22. Question says find the derivative of the function. Well, y is equal to tan of 2x plus 3. This is a question and we want to find the derivative, and derivative meaning differentiation. So this time you have to find the differentiation of y definitely with respect to x. You will begin differentiate with respect to x. So this is y will be dy by dx is equal to d by dx of tan of 2x plus 3. Let's watch. Now first of all identify the chain that tan x you know, but instead of x you have a 2x plus 3, meaning it is simple chain. So first function is a tan and second function is a 2x plus 3. So it by the chain first it will be differentiated and second chance is this one. So first tan. So what is the differentiation of tan? It's a sec square. So tan x, the differentiation of tan x is sec square x. So I would write the differentiation of tan is sec square. Don't write x because this time angle is 2x plus 3. But this is not enough. Just use a multiplication sign and write d by dx of the new function. So according to the chain rule, first we have done the differentiation of tan with same angle and then second this. Hope you are getting. I don't think that's a tough one because in 11th class also I taught this. Now it is time to d by dx of both. So it is a plus sign. So whenever the plus sign coming, d by dx separates. So d by dx of 2x and d by dx of 3 will happen. So actually this step should be ignored and you should write direct answer. So this time I am writing the answer directly, sec square of 2x plus 3 and 2x, when 2 is constant it will come after, and d by dx of x is 1. So 1 it's ignorable and plus it is a 0 because it's completely constant. So your answer is only 2 sec square of 2x plus 3. This is an answer. So hope it is very simple concept to you. I think you have got it. Now let's see the example next. Example number 23. What it says? It is y is equal to sine of cos of x square. Now try to compare, try to count the number of function. Okay, let's watch. First is sine, second is cos, and third is x square. If you remove that, now sine of cos x, so only two functions. First is sine and second is cos x. But if it is a square, now it is a three function we have. So one by one we'll do all. First step will be differentiate with respect to x. This y will be dy by dx. So don't get hurry. First write the operator and then function and then start your differentiation. So how it will be start? First differentiation of sine, whatever the angle is. So differentiation of sine is cos, angle will be same. Sine of theta is cos of theta. Simple. Sine of x is cos of x. Differentiation of sine is cos. Now we do the differentiation of this because already sine have a differentiation cos. Now rest portion will be differentiate once again. And this portion already have been differentiated. So don't touch it. Write it as it is. And here it is again a two function because the first you have done sine. Now it's time to cos. So second now cos will be happen with the differentiation. You know this time angle is x square. So differentiation of cos is minus sine. So it is minus sine, angle will be same definitely, and differentiated of the next function which is x square, third function. So overall answer is a minus will be written initially, cos x square, that sine x square will be same, and have x square differentiation 2x. Now you can arrange by your own and that's his answer. So hope it is very simple. I think for one and all, one can easily understand it. Now let me wrap because I don't think that I need to tell you once again. Very simple, that was all. Let me do it next. Okay. Now let me take one more question from the exercise only. Before starting the exercise, let me introduce to you with simple formula. When you know it, when d by dx coming when two function on multiplication. You remember it is just a revision because in class 11th you already have studied about all. When two function on multiplication, how it differentiate, you know, you remember, you must remember that first function as it is, differentiation of second function, then plus second function as it is and differentiation of first function. This is very fundamental formula. It is nothing new. Keep remember to which you know that this is called a first, this is called second. You also consider that reverse. This also may be considered a first function. This may be considered as a second function. This time I am taking it as first function. It is second function. First function as it is, differentiation of second plus second function as it is, differentiation of first. And further is a simple procedure. Parallel to this, I want to discuss with you the differentiation of division concept. That only you should know because already we have studied in class 11th. So function f1x upon function f2x in denominator sign, what we and how it applies, we start with denominator. Look at denominator as it is, d by dx of numerator will happen minus numerator as it is, d by dx of denominator happen, and upon the square of the denominator will come. Look at the square of the denominator will come. So this is a formula for the function which is in division. So this is a multiplication concept and this is a division concept. Now further whatever this kind of questions will come, we will use it. Now student, let's watch some question of the exercise 5.2. So we have a question like so all easy actually. Fourth I am telling you directly. Y is equal to sec 10 over root x. This is a question, but it's I know it is very easy question. Still I have taken it. Sec of 10 of root x. So now count number of functions. First is a sec, second is a 10, third is actually under root x because it is not x, it is under root x. So we'll take a third function. So okay, we start. dy by dx is equal to dy by dx of sec of 10 of over root x. Now first sec will be differentiated. What is the differentiation of sec x? It's a sec x into tan x. Sec x into tan x. This time your x is this. So your answer will be the differentiation of sec is sec x into tan x. Think about and don't confuse. At this time your angle is this one. So I use the same angle. Sec x, the differentiation of sec x is sec x tan x. The angle was same. So this time this complete step is a differentiation of sec. And what is next? The next. By the chain rule, first we have done the differentiation of sec. Now it's time differentiation of tan root x. Now this portion will be as it is, no change at all. And what about that? Differentiation of tan and then root x. So what is the differentiation of tan? Is sec square. This time angle is over root x. And now differentiation of what coming? Only x. So please write by your own till here. And what is differentiation of over root x? 1 by 2 into same. I taught yesterday. It's a standard formula. 1 by 2 into same. Now this is a complete answer. So answer is not important here. The method was important which I explained here. So do by your own now. Explained very well. Hope you have understood. Let me take some other question based on same. We have a question like question number 5th, suppose I am taking. Y is equal to sin ax plus b upon cos cx plus d. Now differentiate, you want to differentiate. Definitely you go with dy by dx. dy by dx of sin ax plus b upon cos cx plus d. When you will start the problem, see the important sign division. So don't confuse. Don't get confused about how we differentiate. Don't think function of function. First use the major concept, which is the division law. So first use the division law, and then second think about function of function. So I start with as usual the division law. Denominator as it is. Denominator as it is, d by dx of numerator sign minus numerator as it is, differentiation of denominator side, and whole upon square of the denominator, which is this one. This one. Now what to do next? Hope you can understand. What about that? d by dx of sine this. So if you think that it is a two function, sine and ax plus b. So first we differentiate to sine, and second you differentiate to ax plus b. So what is the differential sine? Is a cos. And according to chain rule, first we have done to sine, then ax plus b. So d by dx of ax plus b will come. I request you, don't write that step and do its answer directly. So when you differentiate ax plus b, differentiation of ax is a, because x have a differentiation 1 and b is a constant which is 0. So 1 plus 0 is, a plus 0 is a. So this time the differential ax plus b is a, and you should write directly, don't extend or stress the steps here. So this is only the enough. Sine of ax plus b being here, what is the differentiation of cos? And then this chain rule, first cos and then say cx plus d. So what is the differential of cos? Minus sine. So I will write here minus sine cx plus d, and a double differential of cx plus d is c by the chain rule. As it was a, definitely it is a c, because x have differentiation 1 and d is a constant. So and whole upon, it will be similar, cos square cx plus d. Now I am not interested to extend or write one more step. Now you can understand that minus and minus will get plus, and the rest is your answer. So hope student you have got it till here. I don't think that I have yet to tell you more about that. Look at the next question I want to explain here. Question number, suppose I am taking a seventh one. Seventh one is a good question as far as the concept is concerned. This is a question. So what do you think about that? Yesterday I explained similar kind of question which came in under root sign, and same today I want to explain to you. 2 is a constant. So 2 should be written outside. Now the major question is this. Identify the number of functions. So first is a square root, second is a cot, and third is x square. 3 functions. First is the square root, which you remember that it follows this 1 by 2 same, this and this. Look at both the same, but instead of x, what is coming? Cot x square. So 3 functions we have: square root function, cot function, and x square. So what you go? First go with the square root function. And what is the differential of square root function? 1 by 2 into same meaning as it is. Look at what I will write: 1 upon 2 into same meaning same. So till then what you have done, you have differentiated to the square root function. Now according to chain rule, it has been completed, and now the second is cot x square, and now what will happen? Cancel 1 upon, it is a cot of x square into whatever that, first cot and second x square. We had a 3 function now. Differentiation of square root done. Now differentiation of cot will happen, and then second x square. So what is the differentiation of cot? The differentiation of cot is minus cos x square. So it is minus cos x square, and what is an angle? X square will be written same like that. But it is not enough, because yet x square remains. So what is the differentiation of x square? It is a 2x, and I request you write only 2x. Don't extend your term by d by dx of x square. So directly write 2x, because the differentiation of x square is a 2x. Now this is gonna be answer. Let me decorate it finally. This is only copy. 2x want to write here only 2x, and upon its cot of x square. This is the answer from my side only. But if you will see the book, the answer of the book actually different from that. It is not the answer in the book. Okay, it is also correct. Still you want to do and you want to match this answer from your book answer. Let me do some more steps. Quick, I would do it. 2x, that cosec square will be written 1 by sine square. Don't disturb the angle. Don't disturb the angle. Cosec square I wrote upon sine. You know cosec square in the numerator side, it was a reciprocal of sine square. I wrote in denominator side sine square. Cosec square now changes 1 by sine square, and cot will be written at cot, meaning cos upon sine. When it will be written opposite, I would write sine of x square upon cos of x square. Hope you understand. I don't think it's very tough to understand. Very simple. That is a downside cot meaning cos upon sine, and cos upon sine, when I change converse in reciprocal concept, I would get sine upon cos, that case, and it is under root sine, so I used both under root sine here. You understand here? Now, what about the next? 2x. Look at these two concepts. These two are equal. Equal in this is one side is under root and without under root. So definitely the whole will cancel with the under root sign. You understand? And already it is being cos square. Hope you this is understand. That is simple. Look at it is with under root sign, it is without under root sign, and one portion of the under root sign will cancel and one root portion will be remaining there. So these two portions now we are having. I want to write them in a single frame. Sin x square. Sin square. Let me check it out. Okay, it was correct. It is sin x square. Okay. And sine, okay, let me do it again. It was 1 by cosec square written downside portion. Both were not same. Let me write it again. This is a thing. 2x written same. Cosec square 1 by sine square x square. Okay, cot x square is same. Okay, these two are, I was saying it is same, but it is square actually. So let me first write that square as sine of x square. Look at. And sine of x square. Hope you understand. Last time I wrote a bit wrong. No worry about it. It is x square upon cos x square. Now look at the thing. This time it was sine square. I separate in two terms, sine into sine. That is better now. Now you can understand that these two are same now. And one portion will cancel. So if one portion will cancel, what will get? 2x upon that sine x square will be same. So this definitely upside one can cancel one side, upside one remaining, and one portion will cancel by sine x square. Already it is cos of x square. Hope this is simple. Now what I'll write next? 2x upon that sine. I want to write it upside, which is sine will be cosec. These two will be combined. Sine x square, cos x square. Hope understand. So I want to create 2 here because this time it will be formula 2 sine a cos a. So I would create 2. So how I would create 2? So that you write only same sentence and I write multiply by root 2 and divide by root 2. Think. It is not tough and try to catch what I have done. It was under root. I created 2 here. So how it will be? I multiplied and divided by under root 2. Under root 2 upside, under root 2 downside. And for that we have a profit to catch. This is 2 sine a cos a. Remember the law? 2 sine theta cos theta is equal to sine 2 theta. That is nothing new. In class 11th you read in trigonometry. Sine 2 theta equal to 2 sine theta cos theta. Look at 2 sine theta cos theta is equal to sine 2 theta. So it will be sine 2 and theta is your x square. So whatever you are having, this is the same answer which was in a book. If you will do the answer till here, it is also acceptable. It is also admit correct. Don't worry about. But as far as the book is concerned, this is the answer of the book. So hope student, now 5.2 exercise is on you. Tomorrow we'll study some more application, more different concept of differentiation of function. Thank you.